Hey everyone, welcome back to another Monday Motivation. Hope you're going really well. Hey, I want to share with you the fastest way to grow your pipeline, because let's face it, if your pipeline is really big and fat and healthy and juicy, it really sets you free, takes the anxiety, takes the pressure off you as a salesperson, because you know you're going to convert. And so what I've found over the years, working with a bunch of project-related companies, working and growing in my own group of businesses, is that one of the fastest ways that you can do this is by developing an awesome set of strategic partners. And this one strategy alone has helped make an astronomical amount of new sales right across Australia, New Zealand, and our own businesses, like we were saying. And what I'm finding with strategic partners, these are people who are advocates for what you do. And the way to find strategic partners is you need to think about a couple of things. Number one, where do your clients go before they do business with you? Where do your clients go after they do business with you? But also, who shares your clients but aren't in competition with, okay? And so when you have these strategic partners, what you've got is a stronger force. You've got more people that are having chats with clients, with opportunities, with people in coffee shops. And when you build this alliance of strategic partnership, you'll find that your name gets brought up more and more and more, even while you're doing something else. You know, some of our strategic partners are hopefully bringing us up in conversation right now while we're filming this. It's a really great way of doing it. And what I found is what you want to do is have a minimum of 5 personal strategic partners. So strategic partners not just for your company, but you as an individual. So I'll give you some examples of this. Strategic partners in the space of, like, let's say, project-related companies could be, you know, if you're fulfilling a construction part, let's say, it could be more upstream with architects, specifiers. If you're in the fit-out space, it's designers. If you're in my world, I actually work with a lot of like part-time CFOs, finance. I work with a lot of business accountants, so they take care of the money side of things, and they recognize the companies like, hey, they should be making more profit or more revenue. Hey, you should chat with Steve, he can help you boost that up, right? And so when you have 5, it's an awesome way, and unless you have 5, you won't have enough to keep the pipeline consistently full, or at least a bonus with strategic partners. So it poses the question, why are strategic partners so valuable when it comes to building a pipeline? Well, I like to think of a pipeline like this, okay? You got broad at the top, skinny down the bottom. And you will get pipeline that comes in at the top, right at the top, but it's kind of cold by nature. Even if they're inquiring, if they don't really know anything about you too much, it's distant, they're using you as maybe a price check, they haven't had a relationship with you in the past, they don't know how you operate. You know, they're a lead, it's a pipeline, but you find that it's relatively cold. And so depending on how high in the pipeline it is, you find that there's like spillage, you know, they just stop there, they don't really progress to the next stage. However, with a strategic partner, if they're referring you on or bringing up your name in conversation saying, Johnny and Jenny, they're really good, you should work with them, they immediately come straight in as a warm lead. Why? Because the trust has been transferred from the strategic partner to the lead. So you're kind of piggybacking, or at least leveraging, the previous relationship that you've got with this strategic partner, which means you've already, in my opinion, a 50% better chance of winning the job. And you can actually then, through good nurture, like we've spoken about, adding value, like we've spoken about in the last 2 Monday Motivations, you can move a strategic partner lead from warm to hot really easily. So here's the trick. Step number 1 is I want you to grab a pen and paper, write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I want you to start listing out who are your strategic partners right now. If you've got 5 or 5 plus, awesome. If you've got 3, we've got a little bit of work to do. If you're scratching your head, we've got a lot of work to do. And so once you've built up your base, the next final piece to make it an absolute winner is set the maximum time it will go before these strategic partners hear from you again. And I love to set 14 days. Meaning my 5 strategic partners will hear from me every 14 days at a maximum. Could be a text message, quick WhatsApp chat, phone call, email, whatever it may be. They see some of my content, just to stay in touch with them, add value to them as you go. So that's your challenge. Build a minimum of 5 strategic partners, set the maximum time it will go before you reconnect with them or hear from them. And I promise you this, over the next 90 days, 180 days, you're gonna get a lot more of these leads come in, warm leads that you can very easily turn from warm to hot in a shorter amount of time. So, question of the week, how many strategic partners have you got? Post a comment down below, and I'd love to hear. Person with the most wins a prize. I've got a book that's going to come to your way. You got to back it up though, but we'll love to hear from you. Shoot them down below. And as always, anytime we can help you in the meantime, just say the word. Look forward to seeing you on the next Monday Motivation really soon.